our Let's Move program. So welcome to the program, and welcome if you haven't joined us for a program before. We are just wrapping up a fall program that we did. So I know a lot of you did the Fit for Fall, and if you haven't done one, hopefully this will be the program for you. And this is going to be a quick, there's 21 days between now and Thanksgiving. So we said, let's give them 3 workouts a week that they can really focus on, and the recordings, there's live options. They're all ones that you can do in your own home. So today's workout is going to be, I'm going to do a warm-up with you, and then I'm going to show you circuit 1. There's 2 different circuits. One's more of a cardiovascular, getting our heart rate up circuit. The second one is going to be more strength. We're going to be using primarily body weight, but if you have light dumbbells, you can grab those. And then there's a little bit of stretching and mobility that we'll go through at the end. All right, well, let's get started. So to warm up, we're just going to start with a light jog. Now, you don't have to jog if, running or, this is too much impact for you, you can just march. But what I want you to do is get the arms going, because that's going to help with the blood flow. So often I'll ask, we have like a trivia question that says, you're supposed to stretch before you work out, true or false? And it's kind of tricky because I always say it's false. You need to warm up and then stretch. So you always want to stretch more muscles, especially as the weather's getting a little colder. All right, so we are going to be doing some jumping jacks in the workout. I'm going to go ahead and start with some jumping jacks. If you want to just do one without jumping and leaving the ground, you certainly can. Go ahead and get those muscles nice and warmed up. All right. Look over the fast jog or high knees. All right, good job. March it out. All right, take a nice deep breath up. Reaching down to the toes. Deep breath up. And forward fold down to those toes. One more time. Okay, then let's do that same stretch. We're going to bring our toes up to our hands this time. A little bit of a windmill stretch. It's a nice kick if you want to hold on to a chair or your couch. You can do that. All right. Couple squats. Another exercise we're going to do today. All right, I hope you're warmed up. If not, go ahead and press pause, jog it out, and do a few more exercises. All right, so I'm going to show you with my screen large the cardio circuit and some of the modifications that you can do, and then we're going to get started. It's going to be 40 seconds on, 15 off. So 40 seconds is a great interval. You can really accomplish quite a few sets in reps in 40 seconds, and then you'll have that 15-second transition. So our first exercise is the jumping jacks. So again, higher impact, lower impact. Our next one is the dreaded burpee. Everybody loves the burpee or you hate it. I've never met anyone who loves it. So our full burpee, we aren't going to do a push-up because we are going to do later in strength. It's a big reach. Head down, you stretch those hamstrings already. Put your hands near your feet. Shoot those legs out to a high plank. Hands back to the feet. And out. You can modify that by taking out either of the jumps or both of the jumps. So you can just reach up, come down, and you can walk your legs back, jump them forward, or you can jump the leg back and walk them forward. You can do just the walk back and the walk forward. And what's great about this is it's 40 seconds. So if you're someone that does regular burpees, you do regular ones. If you do the modified ones, find which one works for you. If you have a chair or a couch, you can also do them. I'm going to do this up against the wall so you can see how you would do that using the chair or the couch. So you can still do your big reach, hands down. Just make sure the chair doesn't move. And our last one is a speed skater. So our speed skater, we're going to kind of go side to side. It's like you're reaching down, side to side. And again, you can make that more impactful with a hop or just a big step. All right, let me pull up the workout for you and set the timer. And that way you can kind of see what's coming next. Just make sure you guys can see this. There you go. Okay, and then I'll still be over there on the small screen if you need to see me. All right, here we go. Get ready for those jumping jacks. We're gonna get through this 3 rounds. And I have a timer that will count the 40 seconds. First one starting now. All right, we have the jumping jacks. I'm working out with you today too. We have 40 seconds of our jumping jacks. Remember the modification, you can go faster. You can go in between or take that impact out. Three, two, one. All right, right into burpees. Here we go, guys. Oh, wait. A little bit of a 15-second break. Catch your breath, stay active. 2, 1, and go. Speed skaters. And go. A big jump to the side. Keep your chest and shoulders up. You can have sort of a hop skip for more impact. Your heart rate should be up from those burpees. So keep it where it was with the speed skaters. All right, great job. 15 seconds, 10. And we're gonna start those jumping jacks. In 3, 2, and go. Right into those burpees. Get ready, get ready. In 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, good job. Right into those speed skaters. Side to side, here we go. In 3, 2, and go. Go a little faster. It's a quick workout. So I need you to give me all you got here. Quick lateral move. A lot of legs. We are using that large group of muscles. Getting our heart rate up. All right, I'll give you a break after this. We're going to go through one more round. Here we go. Ready for those jumping jacks. 2, 1, and go. So right here, I want you to speed it up if you need that challenge. If not, just move. We just need you to move. Jumping jacks are a great warm-up. They're a great workout. They're a great exercise. So we're working a lot of muscle groups at once. Keep going. And time. All right, you ready for burpees? Last set. You got this. Burpees are tough, and you can slow it down. You can speed it up. Or you can do the modifiers. So many modifications. And some of you may be thinking, I'm just getting started. I can't do burpees. Yes, you can. You have those wall ones. You have the ones with the chair. You can come into jumping. And if you guys aren't just getting started and you're rolling in from fit for fall, you should be right where you need to be. Always go for that last one. Don't shortchange yourself. You got this. All right, here we go. Last set of speed skaters. You're gonna drink, a break. We'll start the strength. Make this exercise your own. Speed it up, slow it down. Get low. Stay low. And time. Great job. One circuit down, one high five. Great job, everyone. Okay, we are getting right into circuit number 2. I am going to just show you the first rounds. We're going to do it together, but I'll show you some of the modifications as we go along. So just join right in with me. We're going to start with squats. If you have dumbbells, you can add dumbbells to the plain squats, and then the rest of it will just be body weight exercises. So 40 seconds on, 15 off. Okay, go ahead and grab those weights if you have them. All right, so for 40 seconds right here, we are going to squat. So my chest and shoulders are up, my hips are back. If you're holding on to weights, they're right at your sides. The biggest thing you have to watch is that your knees don't go past your toes. And we want to lower those hips down enough. You can use a chair if you like to guide, but also to make sure you're getting low enough. And one common thing we'll see is the knees go forward, the chest drop. You have to keep your chest up the whole time. So your ears, your shoulders, and your heels should all be in alignment. All right, 15 seconds to the next move. We have an inchworm, and then we'll be down on the ground for push-ups. So the inchworm, you're going to reach down towards your toes and walk it out with nice straight legs. And no push-ups, we are going to be push-ups next. And then bring it back. So this exercise is body weight, it's strength, it's core, shoulders, but I want you to make sure you have a nice high plank with a straight back. Make sure your hips are up. Another thing I see often too is you bend your knees when you come up. You can, but I want you to try to keep them straight. See how that's a little harder? I have to crawl a little further. So try to keep those legs pretty straight. All right, hit the deck for push-ups. So for push-ups, you know you can have your hands about shoulder width apart, your feet about shoulder width apart, looking about 12 inches above your fingertips, and do a push-up. For a knee push-up, make sure your knees are on the mat, but you're on your quadriceps. So go ahead. We started 40 seconds of push-ups here. Another thing you can do is that chair or couch. If it's stable, you can add a push-up there. And to make it even easier, you can head to the wall and do a push-up against the wall. Now, that's lightening up the load. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's easier for you to do that. It is just lightening the load of your own body weight when you increase that angle of your body to the floor. All right, great job. 2 more to go. A low plank and then leg raises. After all that cardio, we are going to stay on the ground a little bit more. So our low plank is going to be in that same position for our push-ups. Our forearms are down, our feet are about shoulder width apart. And you want to be looking about 12 inches past your fingertips. And what that does, if my head's down like this, see how my shoulders come up, my hips come up? If you look ahead, you can have better spinal alignment. And squeeze your core. All right, you can also drop down to your knees if you need to. If you drop to your knees, make sure you're still staying in that plank and that your hands or your elbows aren't too forward. You want to have a perpendicular line from your elbows to your shoulders. Now, if either of those don't work right for you and that 40 seconds is long, that's time. You can do a high plank. Great. All right, roll down your back. We're going to do the lying leg raise. All right, for this one, if you have a couch or a chair, you can hold on to that above your head, and that will be nice and stable for you to do the leg lifts. If not, go ahead and place your hands down by your hips, and go ahead and reach those legs up to the ceiling, and then bring them down just before they hit the ground, and then bring them back up. To make it a little more engaging on your abs, you can lift your head up off the ground and the tops of your shoulder blades off the ground so that you are engaging your upper abs as well. If that strains your neck, just rest your head on the ground. All right, that was all 5. So we are going to start off with those squats, inchworms, and then the other 3 are down on the ground. Go ahead and get ready for the squats. In 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and start squatting. I am going to share my screen so you can see what's next. I will still be off to the side doing it in the smaller box, but now you'll be able to see. All right, so we are squatting still. All right, great job. Moving right into those inchworms. All right, so nice straight legs. Reach down and touch those toes and walk it out. Here we go. And time. So this is why we stretch those hamstrings good. Our warm up. Make sure you hit that high plank. All right. Heading down for the push-ups. All right, now give me push-ups. You have 40 seconds. So you may not be able to do push-ups the whole time, but I want you to set a goal and do that many in a row, and then add your modifier or break if you need to. Keep moving the whole 40 seconds. All right, great job. Great job. We have a low plank. So low plank is next. And then the leg raise. Shake those shoulders out. Okay, you have 40 seconds right here in your low plank. I found when I teach classes, we do a lot of plank variations, but we don't tend to just hold that good plank for too long. So make sure you do that. It's a very important exercise. Just about all our muscles are working here to hold this position. Mostly your core, your stomach, your back, shoulders. Platelets. Remember to hold on to something stable above your head if you need. All right, always do that last couple. Don't shortchange yourself. All right, here we go. Last round. We're going to start with our squats. Last round of the strength circuit. And go. Keep going. This is your last set of these. Squat a little deeper. All right, great job. Right into the inchworms. All right, reach down for those toes. And go. All right, make sure you get in the end. Don't shortchange yourself. All right, great job. What's next? We have push-ups. Push-ups, push-ups. All right, go for that goal. Set your goal and hit it. Try to do 2 more than the last set. All right, great job. Shake out those shoulders. All right, here we go, low plank. Keep this consistent. Great job. Last set of those leg lifts. Go ahead and roll to your back. Those legs straight up in the air. Let's engage that core. You definitely did it. Nice job. 2 high fives, 2 heart circuits. All right. We definitely deserve some time to stretch. So this is what's great about this last part of the workout. Oops. We are going to do these 3 stretching and mobility moves. So the first is a bird dog. Then we're going to do a plank, sit down dog, and then an alternating Spider-Man lunge. So go ahead and grab a drink. We're going to do these for 20 seconds each. So we'll go through this a few times. I think with the, let's do 5 seconds in between. I think with my introduction, we may be going over, so whatever amount of time you have is great. So I'm going to stop the share so you can see me a little larger. to do these stretches. All right, so the first is the bird dog stretch. You're going to be down on all fours. And we are going to reach with our right arm forward and our left leg back. So you have a nice, strong, straight line from your fingertips to your toes. All right. And then the next one, plank down dog, and then alternating Spider-Man lunge. We're going to roll right through them. All right, go ahead and start with that bird dog stretch. So hold that for 20 seconds. Remember to do opposite arm and opposite leg. Hold it. All right, and now we're going to do the high plank to down dog. So high plank to down dog. Oh, does that feel good on the hamstrings? You're just going to go back and forth from the high plank to the down dog. For the down dog, you want to try to get that head between your shoulders, and ultimately your heels are reaching for the ground there. Great. All right, so now we're going to do the alternating Spider-Man lunge. So this is sort of like a runner's lunge. So you hold it here, and then alternate that leg that you bring up to meet your hand. Great. All right, let's go back to the bird dog stretches. And again, once you learn these three moves, we are just demoing them for 20 seconds. You can add these to the end of any routine or do them for longer. So this is stretching and mobility. High plank to down dog. And then go ahead with that alternating spider lunge. You bring that hand, that foot up to meet your hand. All right, back to bird dog. Let's go through them one more time. So bird dog stretch. Really try to elongate those limbs, stretch those muscles and hold. In the bird dog, we're keeping our core nice and tight, squeezing our lower back muscles. And then right to the high plank to down dog. And then right into one more set of those Spider-Man lunges. So you're bringing that hand, or sorry, the foot up to meet your hand. And then switch. That feels great on the hip flexors. You guys are doing a lot of sitting, really anything, a lot of biking, a lot of running. You want to stretch this. All right, great job. So again, as much time as you have left, you can continue to do those stretches. And that is all we have for you today. So you just finished workout 1 of the 9 workouts that are part of this program between now and the beginning of Thanksgiving. So awesome job. We hope to see you later in the week. We have live classes at lunchtime at noon, and there will be me, Brianna, and Brad are all going to be recording these workouts for you. All right, have a good one.